Shalom, my king. I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And I salutation to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth with sincerity. Shalom, my king. Yeah, I seen this and I just thought about, how these other nations, they're coming up. The heathen, they're riling up, and showing more and more signs of, one, that Babylon is falling, and two, it's just, the scriptures, going back to the scriptures, everything's through the scriptures, man. And we're seeing it being played out right before our very eyes. Even though, it says India becomes fourth nation to achieve space landmark, a small, mind person think, oh man, that's nothing, man. That's India. Let them do their thing. No. This is news. You have to realize this means that India is coming up in its weaponry. It's money, it's technology. At the end of the day, we know what those weapons and technologies are leading to. The technology for that chip. And the technology for weaponry. For warfare. The first, the nations that were leading the battle in space race was America and Russia. Even though, you could have at one point before World War II thrown Germany in the mix, because if you know anything about the weaponry and warfare, Germany was a top dog before World War II, and World War II allowed America to split Germany into two, as well as control the country. And once you did that, once they can beat Germany in World War II, those scientists, Project Paperclip, which still resonates today in everything that America does as far as technology, as well as Russia, those scientists split up and went from someone to America and someone to Russia. The Oppenheimer movie, which I haven't seen the movie, but I just seen a part where they showed the scientists that were right behind Oppenheimer. And he was like, man, he was working at the company, the contractors that were paying him. He was like, all right, y'all want to deal with Oppenheimer's design or whatever? I'm about to flee and go to Russia, go get some money from them then, So that's just how, open the race for the atomic warfare was, and as far as that technology too as well, But so those were the two, is Russia and America fighting for space. And as the years continued, you had China come up, now with their hitting the news. This was on this morning speaking about China. China said they're pushing forward, and Trump is right now trying his hardest to. He said, "Okay, you want to go to the moon? Don't worry, we're going to Mars." But and right behind China is here, India. And I was looking at some markets, market numbers not too long, about a few months ago, and they were just speaking about how India, and they were showing in America how the Indians, they say they're the number one earners in America, and they're the number one savers. And when you think about it, they don't buy anything, they don't do anything. So, what do they do with their money? They just save it. They don't have any flavor for real. They don't even buy, never mind. But yeah, they don't have any flavor. So back to this article, just giving you a little synopsis of what's going on. But this article says, like I said, it says India is going to space. So let me bring this out. It's Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prayer war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your prong hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And, this is what we see going on. The weak are now saying they're strong when they're building up space ships and things to go into space. When you look at India, they have one of the hugest drop-offs as far as wealth gap. You're either rich or poor in India. Ain't no in between. In India, they show, I'm going off the pictures because myself have never been. I really wouldn't care too much of going right now, way later on. But not right now. I've seen a picture of the king's palace, and outside of his palace was just pure poverty all outside. Who wants to live outside and see that things? Every time you come outside your royal castle, you got peasants all around you. That's not a real that's not a righteous ruling class over there, But yeah, these guys they're saying they're strong now, man. They're not weak anymore. They're putting their money into their military and technology and into the space system, And at the end of the day, like I was speaking about, that there are two things they're gathering for that chip and for that battle for that technology. This says Joel 3:11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together around about. Their cause their mighty ones to come down. O Lord, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So at the end of the day, the Lord is putting them in a trick bag, Their technology is going to be used to try to puffing them up, think they could do something. And the Lord is going to gather them, man, to be judged. And gather Joseph, Salaki.
If there is again, just repeating, if anyone is owning a
Salaki. But yeah, they're being put in the trick bag at the end of the day. Like I say, they ain't going nowhere as far as they're going to get up in the air, but they ain't passing those belts that are out there, And Lord, I have them with a space station, have a station up there, but they ain't leaving off into the space like they think they're going. Just like Trump in his mind talking about he's going to go to Mars and stuff. They're just telling fibs and lies, man, at the end of the day. This is Proverbs 24:1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them, man. These are evil men, and their ideas are wicked. Proverbs 24:2. For their heart study of destruction, and their lips talk of mischief, man. And like I said, they're talking nothing but lies, man. And you got to realize too, for a lot of the things that Esau does, like India is ground zero. Like they really go over there and pump their different poisons and stuff. So those evil leaders of India, those heathens, they don't really care too much for their people. They'll allow Esau to come over there and run amok. Just use them for all sorts of experiments. And not only that, the Lord just be smiting them with different types of earthquakes, typhoons. The sun a few years ago was melting everything in sight. The sun was melting the concrete, the cars, the tires. He was walking on their sandals. They was getting stuck to the concrete. It was that hot, man. Lord ain't playing with those heathens. Not only that, those heathens over there, they worship. What is it? Hinduism and stuff like that, man. The Ganesh or whatever. I think that's what I pronounce it. The head with the different arms, with the knives and teeth and shit like that. They got our people worshiping those things, man. But yeah, the Lord ain't playing with those people over there. They be jacking them up with those natural disasters and stuff. Hebrews 10:31 is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Yeah, they getting judgment done to their ass over there, man. They're the wicked, man. Ain't no escaping the Lord's judgment at the end of the day. They spew out all that wicked. They push those wicked images, upon our people. You got our women putting those dots upon their hand and shit now. They want to be just like the heathen. So they're going to get the judgment of the heathen, plain and simple. But, yeah, this space and they're lying about it. Says India docked its name in space history, proud to witness this moment. These different things. So the heathen, they're dancing around. They got money. They got weapons. They're trying to get into space. Or claiming they are. They say they docked a complete. Successfully completed the docking space DX satellites in space. So it's basically another thing too. They're basically just putting up there, and they're playing games with the media with the words, satellites and the space stations and stuff. So are there humans out there? Or are you just putting satellites out there? Which is it? But let me bring this out. This is Proverbs 11:20. They that are of a forward heart are abomination to the Lord, but such as upright in their way are His delight, man. What in the world? I thought I had the goddamn thing. But yeah, they're twisted, perverse, in their ways and what they got what they got our people worshiping, But yeah, just point that out. With that being said, I was just edifying. Shalom Akim.